Live in about 1 minute. Got people jumping on. See who's on here. Fitness Realtors. Hey, Fitness Realtors, you won a free hoodie. I'm not sure if you know. I sent you a DM. You are the winner of the free hoodie. So if you want to come to the office or shoot me a DM, we'll get you down there. It is Titan Lifestyle. What's up, guys? It's Titan Lifestyle. I'm Big Dru. It's Friday. I'm in the office by myself today. John's taking care of some business. But once again, I'm going to hold it down properly. Valentine's Day is coming up, guys, so we got plenty of therapies that will help you guys enhance your bedroom experience on Valentine's Day, so to speak. We got John's on here. Shout out to John. See who else is on here right now. Yes, Big Dru's about to have a great show. That's true. Fitness Realtors, awesome. Yes, you did win the hoodie. So if you want to shoot me a DM, or if I'm in the gym, if you see me in the gym, I'll come bring you the hood. Let me know what size you want. It's a black hoodie, long sleeve. It'd be great for you. You can wear it during the class, actually, if you want to. So you got a hoodie, let me know. We'll get it out to you. Great topics, guys, today. Let's start out with the therapy of the week, guys. If you guys aren't familiar with Cupid's candy, it's about to take a relationship to a whole nother level. Cupid's candy is a libido enhancer. It'll get you stimulated. It changes your libido. It'll actually get your mind. Your libido is what's in your mind, guys. So a lot of times people hear sex drive. They hear terms like ED, which stands for erectile dysfunction. We have stuff here at Titan Medical Center that will actually help with erectile dysfunction. It'll make your erection last longer. It'll be harder. If you guys do have erection problems and you can't get an erection at all, it will help you so you can actually get an erection. But what we have in the Cupid's candy that aren't in other things, it's the ability, we have an ingredient that will actually increase your mind. So a lot of times guys will take a Viagra or a Cialis so they can perform. They want to be able to perform well, whether they need it or they just take it for a boost. So guys will take this stuff to perform better, but what happens is, females, you guys may not realize this, when a man takes Viagra or Cialis, it doesn't get him quote unquote horny. It doesn't increase his sex drive. All it does is gives the penis the ability to get full with blood so you can have an erection. So a lot of times guys, if they take a Viagra or a Cialis, they'll be able to perform, but mentally they're just not in the mood. They're just not in the mood. It just doesn't do anything for you. Now with our Cupid's candy, we actually put oxytocin in it, which is going to actually increase your libido. So you're actually going to be horny upstairs, and you're going to be able to perform well downstairs. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. So any guy out there that's taking Viagra or Cialis that has been able to perform but just hasn't been in a good mood, now we're going to give you the mood enhancer, libido enhancer, so your sex drive is going to go up, and also your erection is going to go up and stay up. So you're going to have a great time. So if you guys are ready to take it to the next level, this therapy works well for men and women. So a lot of times you hear me say guys, because guys take Cialis and Viagra. Women do too, specific reasons. But women can also take this. So it's going to increase the woman's libido. It's going to increase the man's libido. So this is like a perfect Valentine's Day gift. You guys want to get some of this, you pop one, your girl pops one, or you pop one, your man pops one, vice versa, whatever the case may be, you guys can have a great time, and you'll be in the mood. A lot of times if two people are having sex, one person may be in the mood and one person may not, but depending on if it's your partner, you kind of just go with the flow. This is going to have both you guys in the mood, and both you guys are going to be able to perform at your best. It's perfect timing because Valentine's Day is literally 10 days away from today. So if you order it now, you'll have it in time for Valentine's Day. And again, guys, this therapy doesn't require blood work. So all you have to do is just go online, fill out the new patient paperwork. One of our medical providers will call you, and then we'll set everything up over the phone. Or if you're in the area, you can come by the office as well. We service all 50 states, so it doesn't matter where you guys are at, we can get it to you. So a lot of times people call and they say, I wish I was in Tampa so I could get this, I could get that. You can get everywhere. We have patients in Alaska. We have patients in Hawaii. We have patients in California, Texas, Washington, Michigan, Louisiana. Literally every state we have patients in, and we can get this stuff to you in every state. 2 states with an exception are Iowa and Ohio. But if you guys know people there, that need therapies, we could always ship to another location and then they could ship to you. And again, that's completely legal. So if you guys hear me saying that, we're not trying to cut corners here. We're just trying to be able to get you guys your therapies in every single state. Once those 2 last states, we can get it to there too. We'll have plenty of patients there too. But yes, all 50 states, Cupid's Candy, perfect for Valentine's Day. Let's see who else we got on here. Before we Chris, Richie Rich. A lot of people on here right now. We got Pablo, we got Lipe, we got Prolific Model Mayhem. Not sure who that is. But let's get into these topics, guys. Some crazy topics. First one, you guys know, if you guys aren't familiar who Jeff Bezos is, he's basically the guy that owns Amazon. He basically owns Amazon. So, I mean, he's one of the top 10 richest people in the world. He's usually either number 1, 2, or 3. He has literally too much money. If you guys aren't familiar with this yacht, he bought this yacht that's like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's 417 feet long. It's 130 feet tall. You know, it's crazy. But he wants to bring this yacht into an area that has a historic bridge. Like this bridge is basically like a landmark, you know, a landmark. You know, it'd be like the Statue of Liberty or, you know, the Eiffel Tower, so to speak. It has a lot of history. People don't know of this bridge, but if you're in the area, you know of the bridge. So what he's basically going to do is his yacht won't fit under the bridge. So what he's going to do is he's literally going to pay to have the bridge destructed so he can get his yacht through and then built back up. Now, when I first read this, I was like, you know, it's kind of crazy that he's just destroying the history. But again, if he builds it back up and it's the same way as it was before and it doesn't have any type of alterations, I mean, yeah, it'll be a little bit different because it went down and came up. But the simple fact that this guy has that much money where he's literally going to pay for a full deconstruction and a reconstruction just so he could bring his 417-foot yacht through is crazy. I mean, that's too much money. That's like, you know, that's just, what is next for these people? I mean, when you have money, you have wealth, or people are rich, this is like a whole nother level. Like, to be able to literally do whatever you want to do with your money. Like, you know, if you want to go someplace, there's a building in the way, I'll just tear it down, build it up, whatever. But just think of the amount of hours and labor it's going to take to tear this thing down and build it back up just so he could ride right through. And, you know, the yacht itself is probably like, I mean, 500 million, I believe. Yep. So, I mean, you're thinking about a $500 million yacht. So he spent $500 million on the yacht, and now who knows how much it's going to take to break the bridge down, drive the yacht through, and build it back up. Now, my thing is this: once the yacht goes through and the bridge is built up again, what if he wants to come back out? Is he then going to tear it down again, come out, and build it back up? You know, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, when you have money, you can literally do whatever you want to do. John's on there right now on the screen. He's saying he's going to be, the next step is a zillionaire. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's getting crazy. When you have, I mean, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, these guys have too much money. Like, literally, they could do whatever they want to do with their money. So, as long as it's not causing problems to other people, I'm cool with it. One good positive thing to take out of this, I mean, obviously the builders are going to get some work. So if you're a builder and you know, whether you demolish the bridge, build it back up, it's going to take hours and hours and manpower to do that. So the people that are there, it's good they have some work to make some money, but at the same time, it's going to be construction. It's going to be a mess. How long is it going to take? You know, is it going to be a month thing or is it going to be a whole year thing? It's just craziness. But when you guys have money like Jeff Bezos does, you could pretty much do whatever you want. I mean, I'm sure he could walk into any business and say, I want to tear your business down and build it back up, and then have no problems doing it, because if he's writing the check, who cares? I mean, if you're getting your money, who cares? It just, I don't know. I thought that would be a good topic for you guys. It's just crazy to see how much money people are making nowadays and what they could do with their money. I mean, money literally is power. Whether you're in politics, whether you're in finance, anything, money is power. Sports, everything, money is power. So it is crazy.
See what they're trying to do with the Facebook event?
I can't see. It's on the It says Facebook event inviting people to hurl rotten eggs at the ship as it sails through this summer boasts 2,600 interested attendees with 660 confirmed. So basically, they're allowing people to, as the boat is going through, they're allowing people to hurl rotten eggs at the ship. I'm not sure why they're doing that. Probably because they're mad that they're just tearing down the history of it and building it back up. But the simple fact that 660 people confirmed that they will be there just to throw rotten eggs, I mean, and that's a whole nother thing. Any other time people throw rotten eggs, they're gonna get a ticket, they may get arrested. But since it's a big, huge event, that they're literally inviting people to hurl rotten eggs at the ship. So I mean, when you have money, you can do whatever you want to do. I mean, it's just crazy.
Did you see that his yacht had its own yacht?
Yeah. The yacht actually has another yacht. Art's telling me now the yacht has another yacht. So it's if you look at the bottom, it's saying $700 billion. From March 2020 to November 2021, the 10 richest people in the world more than doubled their wealth from a collective $700 billion to $1.5 trillion. So from 2020 to 2021, the richest people in the world went from making a total of $700 billion to $1.5 trillion. I mean, money is getting, it seems like the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. It's just getting crazy. It seems like this whole divide thing is getting crazy. I mean, it seems like you're either have no money or have money. There's no in between anymore. But it's getting crazy. Let's get on to the next topic, guys. Next topic. Tom Brady is officially retired. Crazy. I've been a Tom Brady fan ever since I can remember. I moved down here from Massachusetts, so obviously Boston Patriots fan. So I've always been watching Brady. I've never really was a big Bucks fan. I watched him a little bit because I lived down here for a while. But once Brady came to the Bucks, I didn't quote unquote jump on the bandwagon because I've always been a Brady fan. But I started watching the Bucks more. Obviously, they won the whole thing last year. I think he should have retired last year. Retired at the top of your game, retire on top after you win the championship. Him coming back, quote unquote, trying to get greedy to get one more, just to prove he could do it. I mean, he's an athlete, he's competitive. So him coming back just to prove, yes, I could do it for one more year. I can't say I wouldn't do it, but at the same time, he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the accolades. So, I mean, he's already the best quarterback ever. That's proven. I mean, just about everybody knows he's the GOAT. He's the best. So it's not like he had to come back to get a championship he never got. Certain athletes like Charles Barkley, they never got an NBA championship. So they may have switched teams or come back for an additional year just to get that championship. But, I mean, Tom Brady's got championships with the Patriots. He won the Super Bowl last year. He's already the greatest ever. So to me, I mean, I'm not Tom Brady. I'm not his family. I don't know what his situation is. But to me, it would have made sense for him last year to retire last year after they won. Is basically saying no matter what team I go to, I can turn them around and win. Now, since he didn't win this year and he's out of it, it's kind of like, it's a little bit different, but it's just sad to see him go, even though I thought he should have retired last year. It's sad to see him go. I mean, that brought so much excitement to the Bucks. The Bucks don't really get, not really the most exciting team compared to other teams and star power, whatever you have, whatever you want to call it. So it's going to be good to have maybe Aaron Rodgers come in, looking at a couple other quarterbacks too, or even if they go a different route and get a high-end offensive lineman or running back or receiver. But they got great receivers over there too, so. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my boy Antonio Howard on here. He just said, what's good? John's on here. Strength Addicts is on here. What's up, the Strength Addicts? I always appreciate Strength Addicts when you give me shout outs. He gives me shout outs and I give shout outs back. So, you guys, it's a simple gesture. If someone posts something to your story, to repost it to your story. If they post it on theirs, repost it on yours. I mean, I see a lot of times I'll post someone on my story and I'll tag them to give them the opportunity to post it to theirs. They'll post it to theirs, but then they'll take me out of it. So it's kind of like, come on now. But Strength Addicts always shares his stuff. It's always good. And also, our Titan athletes. This is a call to all Titan athletes. We got to start doing a little bit better about posting other athletes other than just ourselves. We're a team. We got to snowball as a team. If you see a good picture, screenshot it, throw it on your story, let people know who our athlete is. They may know you, but they don't know the other athletes. So at the same time, they may look at you every single day. All of a sudden, one day they look on their story, they see someone else. Oh, who's this? So it's good to, not every single day, but every once in a while, it's good to give other people a shout out on the Titan team other than yourselves. And also, don't just put them in a picture, tag them so other people can see who that is. Just want to throw that in there real quick. Yes, don't do drugs. Strength Addict says don't do drugs. Okay, guys, if you aren't familiar with teen bodybuilding, the NPC has teen bodybuilding every year. There's a teen bodybuilding national championships every year. I believe it's in Pittsburgh, but it's basically like a teen national championships. There's teen shows. There's the teen national champion. So basically, you can start competing as a bodybuilder when you're younger, 14, 15, whatever. You can compete. You can compete on a national level. You can compete against other bodybuilders that are, other bodybuilders that are teens, whether you're in junior high or even in high school. You can compete against teens. A couple of days ago, NPC said no more teen bodybuilding effective immediately. So basically what that means, if you're under the age of 18, you can't compete anywhere in this country at all bodybuilding for NPC. So when I first heard this, I was trying to figure out why they would randomly do this. I mean, the teen national champion has been like, it's a history. But now let's look at this. There's been a lot of deaths in the bodybuilding industry the past year. There's been a lot of deaths the past 3, 4, 5 years. There's been like way more than what I remember hearing about. With all these deaths, with the high drug usage, high anabolic usage, people not getting their blood work done, people not getting their stuff monitors, people buying homemade stuff off the street, they don't know what it is. People are having a slew of health problems, and people are dying because of it, whether it's diuretics or whatever the case may be. I think the NPC got rid of teen bodybuilding because when you're a teen, you're easily influenced a lot more than when in your 30s or 40s. So if I was 14, 15 years old and I saw a picture of a huge bodybuilder I wanted to look like, I would literally probably want to take everything that he's taking, whether it's good or bad or illegal or legal. I'd probably want to take everything because me being the young up and coming bodybuilder, that's what I probably want to do. Now, for them getting rid of the teen, when they got rid of this teen, division, I think it's a good move because it's basically saying we don't want you guys to be in. We don't want you guys to be experimenting, whether you're not getting your blood work done, doing stuff on your own. Now think about, you have 16-year-old kids. They're not even old enough to get their blood work done. Or they're not even old enough to come to Titan. You got to be 21 years of age to come to Titan. So if you come to Titan, get your blood work, whether you want therapies, HRT, you have to be 21 years old. So I think it's a good look. It sucks that all these teens aren't going to be able to compete anymore. But then again, if you're a teen, you're really not going to be making big time money or have big time sponsors anyways. I've never seen a teen bodybuilder be able to actually make a living off of that. And plus, when you're a teen, you usually living at home with your parents or, have a roommate or in college or whatever anyways. So it's a good look. They're trying to make the sport a little bit healthier. You don't need to rush to be a monster. You can start being a monster at 18 if you want. And again, we start at 21. So if you guys are interested coming to Titan Medical Center, if you're 20, 19, getting close to those years, now is the best time. Get your diet on point, get your training on point, get your life on track. 2 years later, once everything's in the groove, call us, 727-389-3220. Get your blood work done, and now you can take to the next level. But yeah, no more teen bodybuilding. So I don't know what's going to happen in Pittsburgh, the national bodybuilding shows. It sucks if there was a kid out there that was 16 that was supposed to be the national champion, and now he can't do anything. But again, no rush. Still work out, still train, still do whatever you want to do. Just wait a couple years, and once you're 18, you can legally make your own decisions and go the safest route. But again, if you guys are teens and you're getting into bodybuilding, do it the safe way. Start out by getting your blood work. I didn't get my blood work done until 4 years ago, so it was not a good thing to wait that long. So if you're a teen, or you're getting close to being 2021, start on your blood work, start doing things the right way. If you can't get blood work, do your own research. Don't just look at a guy and say he's huge. He has a slew of health problems, and if he dies in a year, it's really not worth it. So be safe out there, teens. And once you turn 18, you're good. So it's not all teens. It's just you have to be 18. They're taking away that actual teen division. So no more team bodybuilding. Now, let's see what else we got.
We got a good comment on the Titan Instagram if you want to look at that. Joe Mill.
Joe Mill. I got so many monitors in front of me right now. Let's see Joe Mill. Okay, let's see. It said, bro, what do you think about BPC 157 stacked with TB 500 for a torn labrum? I think that's perfect. That's the exact stack I used for my elbows when I was arm wrestling. I had some ligaments and some partial tears and stuff. Also, my shoulder, the ligament from my bicep went up under my shoulder. But yeah, I think that'd be a perfect concoction for healing. Again, TB 500 and BPC, it's great. Repairs your ligaments, your connective tissue and tendons, your joints. A lot of times people will take something to lubricate the joint. So all that does is lubricate it, but you still have a problem. Once that lubrication goes away, you'll have more damage because you won't feel the grinding. So I'm not a fan on masking pain. I'm a fan on fixing it. And TB 500 and BPC 157, those in combination will actually repair your connective tissue and actually fix the problem so the pain doesn't go away. A lot of times when guys start experiencing elbow or knee or back pain, they start taking a supplement, whether it's illegal, legal, all it does is lubricate the joint. So they become addictive to having that painless workouts, addicted to that lubricating joint. So what happens is, as soon as the pain starts coming back, what do? They relubricate. They're not correcting the problem. BPC 157, TB 500 corrects the problem. Rather than just throw fluid and oil in there to lubricate it, it's going to repair everything. So once that's repaired, now you don't have the pain anymore. So now you don't need all that other stuff. I always hear guys say, yeah, does Titan prescribe DECA? No, you don't need DECA for your joints. All that's going to do is raise your prolactin levels. It's going to lower your libido. It's going to cause erectile dysfunction. It's going to blur out your muscles. And it's just going to mask the pain. So as soon as you stop taking it, the pain's going to come back. TB 500, BPC 157. If you guys just call us 727-389-3220, we can get those out to you. And again, those don't require blood work either. So all you got to do is just call, fill out the new patient paperwork. Next thing you know, you get a call from a medical provider. We could take it from there. So yeah, perfect. That's literally the perfect. A lot of times people will go with one or the other, but I like to recommend taking them both together. So it's good you guys are taking both together. They work great together. And again, you spot inject them. So you could either put it, say if you have pain in your elbow, you could put it like just above your elbow. You don't want to go into the tendon. You don't want to go into the ligament. Just underneath the skin, closest to the area with the BPC 157. You want to put that close to the area. The TB 500 you could put close to the area too, but it is systematic. So even if you sub-Q and you pinch your stomach and put it here, it's going to work all over your whole body. But again, if you're going to do the injection anyways, in your elbow or in your knee or whatever, I would recommend putting the TB 500 and the BPC in the same syringe, and that way you could just do one injection. So that's just the way I would do it. But that's perfect combo for ligaments, perfect combo for back pain. A lot of times people have back pain and they think it's muscle, but it's actually their spine. So it helps with that too. And one last thing with that combination, if you guys are power lifters or if you guys are putting on weight really, really fast, whether it's through supplementation, diet, hormones, whatever it is, if you guys are putting on weight and getting strong too fast, you're going to want to start this. I would recommend the BPC 157, take it by itself when you start putting on your weight. So that way your ligaments and connective tissues are getting strong as your muscles are getting strong. I had the problem of my muscles getting so strong, my ligaments couldn't take it. That's why I've slightly torn both biceps. I had a shoulder issue. This is all stuff that happened years ago because I wasn't doing it the right way. So if you're going to get heavy, if you're going to lift heavy, if you're going to gain weight, take these to be better to be safe than sorry. See who else we got. Shout out to Romeo's on here. John's still on here. John is saying he would stay away from SARMs. You can use some other things and get better results. Yes, I'm not a fan of SARMs either. So yeah, BPC TB500 is the way to go. Says this guy's on here. Say he's doing 750 micrograms daily of BPC 157, 250 micrograms in the morning, 500 micrograms at night before bed. Thanks for the advice. I really appreciate it. We love it. Who's that? Joe Mel? We love it. That's a perfect dosage right there. I would continue with that same protocol. You're not really going to need to increase the dosage. If it's working right there, then just keep it there. You know, you don't. A lot of time guys will start something, and after 3 or 4 weeks, they automatically want to increase it because they feel like they have to. You don't have to increase your dosage. Keep it where it's at. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But that's great that it's working out for you. And real quick, what were you using it for? Were you using it for your shoulder? Were you using it for, you know, just prevention of injuries? Or what we guys...
Good talking there.
This guy says, how much TB500 do you guys think I should add per week? That's something that I would talk to with your medical provider. If you got your TB500 through us, your medical provider will probably tell you. And also, when we send out these TB500, well, we don't send them out. When they come from the pharmacy, when they get to your house, it's going to be in a prescription bottle. The TB500 bottle will be inside the the orange or whatever prescription bottle it is. On that label, it'll tell you how to dose it. So go off of that label because everybody's different. I'm not going to give you my protocol. I'm not going to give you what my doctor told me. So just go off of that label. Don't increase it. Don't bring it down. Just keep whatever that label is. That's instructions from your medical provider specific to you. So just look at that label. Don't go Google searching how much to take, this and that. Call us and say, hey, ask us if you don't know how to take it, or ask us your dosing. Dosing is depending on each person. See what else we got in here. So for my torn labrum in my shoulder, bro. Yes. What type, where it is in your shoulder. If it's front delt, back delt, you could just spot it close to your shoulder. You just want to make sure you get it in there. And also, too, you guys want to make sure you're getting your stuff from a prescribed U.S. pharmacy. That's what I'm saying. Listen, guys. I don't get commission on sales or anything like that. When I tell you to come to Titan, it's because I know the stuff works. Like I don't. It's not like if you call, then I'll get money. No, that's not how it works with me. So I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you anything that's not true. When you go online, you order from these research sites. I always hear people say, yeah, it's always a research. It has to be from a U.S. pharmacy. If you guys have tried TB500 or BPC 157 before, and it didn't really do anything for you, chances are you didn't get it from a real pharmacy. You probably got it online, and it said on the bottle for research purposes only. So you're basically their guinea pig. They're using you as research purposes. When they make these batches of these liquids, especially the orals, they'll use stuff that's like, in other words, they'll use like alcohol or something like that to constitute it, but the alcohol interferes with the actual ingredient in the drugs because it's not made to be like that. So get your stuff from a U.S. pharmacy. Call us. Do it the right way. I'm telling you, if you have never used, whether it's testosterone or BPC 157 from a pharmacy, then it's like night and day. Because chances are, if you guys are getting this stuff from a research place, it could be another peptide. It could be anything that's powdered that has to be constituted. They could just say it's that. I mean, it could be only bacteriostatic water. If you guys don't know what bacteriostatic water is, the water that you mix with the powder for some of our therapies. There's some of these research companies out there, they're just selling you literally just water. So you're just injecting water into yourself, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not getting any pain. Yeah, because it's not real. It's not water. So be safe with what you do, guys. Be safe. Now, we do have some event. Let's see who else we get on here. Check out these. Yes, Strength Addict says such a great point. Googling dosage is such a bad idea. Yes, it's a very bad idea. We're not talking about aspirin or Tylenol. We're talking about something that is specific to you. It could be hormone related. You got to be careful.
How was he on both Titan and your Instagram live stream? He's all over the place, man.
Who's that? Strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, Strength guys, you're all over the place. I got you on the Facebook. I got you on this iPad. I got you on this. Yeah. Shout out to Booty Gods on here. Dimitri's on here. We'll give him a quick shout out. Ladies, you need to get your booty right. Hit up Dimitri. It's the Booty God right there. Now, we got some events coming up, guys. Saturday, the WCFL 31 in Tampa. You guys know that's the fight night. We always love to have our fights. We're sponsoring another fight. It's going to be great. Last fight was crazy because there was a fight at the fight. It was
Oh yeah.
the last fight was crazy. We're at the MMA fight. Me, John, Sharice, Art. Everybody's just sitting up ringside watching the fight. We look over in the crowd. There's a fight going on in the crowd. We look over in another crowd. There's a fight going on in another crowd. So that was entertaining too. I'm not recommending anybody to go to these fights unless you're in the ring to fight. But yeah, it was just a crazy night. It's always a good time over there. Great fights. I love watching the girls' fights and the heavyweights. I'm not really a fan of 120-pound guys swinging at each other for hours at a time. But want to see the heavyweights. Want to see the women. That's going to be tomorrow night. I believe it's at the Brian Glazer. That's where we usually have him at. I'm not sure. I'll get you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at the Brian Glazer.
Glazer,
Brian Glazer Convention Center. It's right here in Tampa. So if you guys want information on that, check out our website. You can also go to WCFL's website and check that out as well. It's going to be great. Doors open at 7. I think the fights start around like 8 or 9, so I'm not sure. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, they've got the amateur fights. Doors open at 1. The fights start at 2. Pro fights, 7 p.m. doors open, 8 p.m. fights.
Okay, so the amateur guys starts at 1 p.m. and then the pros starts at 7 p.m. So pretty much an all-day event. You guys can come, hang out all day, leave, come back, do whatever you want to do. But it's a great atmosphere. You're right up on the ring, so it's not a situation where you go to the fight and you're sitting way in the back and you can't see. I mean, whether you're in VIP or regular seating, you could see everything right there. It's at the JCC, so check it out in Tampa, and that's going to be tomorrow night, February 5th. I cannot believe it's February already. These days are flying by. Crazy, crazy. And also, guys, we have the 60-day Titan Transformation Challenge. You guys want to jump on that. If you haven't heard about it yet, basically 60-day Titan Transformation Challenge. You have 60 days to fully transform your body. Basically, just give us a picture from where you started to where you ended. We're not going off of weight, inches, or measurements. We're literally just going off of pictures and results. Don't alter your pictures, guys. Don't alter the pictures. I mean, if you want to get good lighting, like I said before, that's fine. Don't alter them. Don't Photoshop them. The winner gets 6 months of free, absolutely free HRT. Now, this isn't 6 months free HRT, and you still got to pay for this and pay for this, pay for this. Basically, your bank account is not changing at all in terms of spending with us. 6 months free HRT. So not only are you doing 60 transformation, you might be in the best shape of your life. Now you get to further it with 6 more months of HRT, take it to the next level. It's a great thing, guys. So check out the website, 60-Day Titan Transformation Challenge. All the rules and regulations are on the website. It's still going on, and we're still looking for people. So I know Big Irishman's been posting some stuff. He looks great. I know B Muzon, she's been posting stuff. She looks great. A lot of these guys and girls are posting their pictures looking phenomenal. I mean, like every other day I see a new one. I'm like, wow, it's going to be a hard pick to figure out who wins this thing. But keep on grinding, guys. We're seeing your pictures. We're loving the results. And we're loving that we're being a part of it. Titan's helping you get to where you want to be. Let's see what else we got on here. Before I get off, I want to make sure I answer everybody's questions.
Did you see this comment about the SARMs again?
Yes, Strength Addicts is saying, be really careful with SARMs in a pill form. No rat that I know takes pills and you have zero idea what you're taking. Yes. Whether you're taking SARMs in a pill form or a liquid form, you got to be careful because, once again, it's not really coming from, quote-unquote drugstore, CVS, Walgreens. It's not really coming to your house from there, so you don't know what it is. I mean, and if something goes wrong with your body, that's on you because it was intended for research purposes, and it is what it is. So you can't even complain if you have an issue with stuff like that. Whereas if you go to a medical provider, if you come to Titan Medical, if something happens, all you do is call us. Medical provider goes over with you. We increase it. We take it out. We change it. We monitor it and get you guys safe and healthy rather than just Google searching, relying on Dr. Google and messing your body up. Because some of this stuff, guys, you can mess your body up permanently. It's not a situation where you'll just take it and have a headache or feel a little bit off for a day or two. You could mess up yourself permanently. Some of you women can mess up yourself permanently too. If you're taking stuff and you think it's one thing and it's hormone related, you could have whole nother issues that's going to last basically for all of your life. Whether your voice gets lower, or whether you have an enlarged clitoris, aggression, you start losing your hair, start growing facial hair. You got to be careful, ladies, what you're taking. So do it the right way, do it a legit way, and get your stuff from a doctor, not from some big guy at the gym that says he can get you big or says he can get you shredded, so to speak. Now that's pretty much it, guys. I hope everyone had a great Friday, just like John said on the live right here. Shout out to Strength. Shout out, let's see, who is this? I see someone new on here. I can't pronounce that name. Muhammad07. Shout out to Muhammad07. I can't pronounce their first name, but it's good to see you on here. I love seeing new people on here. I just want to give them a quick shout out. That's pretty much it, guys, this week for Titan Lifestyle. John will be back next week. If you guys want to listen to the podcast and you have an iPhone, just go to your podcast purple icon on your iPhone and just type in Titan Lifestyle. You can listen to this show. I've done like 120 or 130 shows now, so you can listen to all the past shows. Also, check us out on YouTube. Make sure you hit the bell so you are subscribed to videos just like this one. And also, you can check us out on Facebook and also follow us on Instagram. We'll be right back next week. John will be back with me, 2 p.m., Titan Lifestyle, every Friday. The next show from now is going to be ABC on Sunday. Check out John there. And you could also check out John Titan Talk Tuesdays at 6 p.m. right here on Instagram and Facebook as well. That's it for this week. I'm Big Dru. This is Titan Lifestyle. I'll see you next week.